butts kicked. Butts kicked. These past 3 days, Murray, Maverick, and myself have absolutely got our butts kicked in by giant lake trout on Lake Superior. So, we fish all day today, 0 fish between the 3 of us. We pack up all of our gear. We are heading back in just defeated, like just absolutely defeated, like bad day of fishing, you know what I mean? So we get by the truck, we're just loading gear in, we're just all kind of quiet, all a little pissed off, and a car pulls up. And he's like, hey, Mav, Sobi, Murray? And we're like, hey, how's it going? A subscriber pulls up and says, that's sick you guys are in Duluth area. I've got a pretty wicked bite if you're interested. So we're like, okay, explain a little more, like what's the story? So he gives us the lowdown and it sounds super cool. Like this is a species I've also never targeted this winter, and it's kind of early to be targeting them. They spawn like more toward the end of this month, but I guess he found a spot that they're just kind of, they're biting at and they're going and they're doing their thing. So we're like, okay man, 7 o'clock, we'll be there. This dude's name is Isaac, he's super cool, and we got one last shot to make a cool bite happen in Duluth area. So stay tuned, you won't be pissed. We are set up, we are set up. Look at this, we've got our lights set up over here. This is where we're keeping all our cameras. Mav's shooting another video, and look at, here's our pal Isaac. Isaac, thank you so much for bringing us up. No problem, man. All right, so introduce yourself, tell me where you're from, and tell me how you got on this bite.
Well, my name's Isaac, I'm from Duluth, and I was just messing around out here one night, honestly, and caught an eel pout. I've heard of people catching them out here before, but yeah, got lucky, and now it's my spot.
I am freaking pumped. I am amped up. I have a super, super special episode for you guys. This is like, we were so defeated on the Great Lakes here. We thought we had no shot at getting any videos done up here. We didn't catch a fish for the past 3 days. We had nothing. There was nothing going in our favor. And as we were packing up, freaking Isaac drives by, says hi, and he's like, one thing leads to another. I got a cool bite tonight, and you guys are welcome to come fishing with me. So we're like, okay, we're staying another night. We came out here, we're set up, and we're going for some super greasy Lake Superior burbot. We've got a really cool show for you tonight. I think we might do a catch and cook. For those of you guys who've never seen a burbot, never ate one, never tried one, it is delicious. It's a delicacy. It's like poor man's lobster. I'm not gonna give away everything, how we're gonna prepare them tonight, because that's pretty cool, but for now I think we're gonna lock in, just jig on the bottom. I'm using pink, Isaac's using green, Mav's using white, and we're just gonna bounce our way on the bottom to hopefully greatness. So stay tuned, you won't be pissed.
Oh, fish all over you too.
Really?
Yeah, right on.
Get him. Why is my camera like staying foggy? What the balls?
Oh, you know why?
Why?
Because we just had to get the so
Oh, there we go, Burbot.
Oh, fish.
I was literally adjusting the camera, like wiping off the fog, and all of a sudden I was like, dunk.
Ooh, juicer.
Thank you. Get up here, you slimy sucker. Just a little guy. Look at that. Slimy. Just this little burbot crushed this big spoon. Oh my gosh. We've been marking for probably, I don't know, 45 minutes straight. I go to like wipe off my lens from the fog, and this little sucker just comes up and smokes it. Little burb. Should we keep this little one?
It's a good eater.
Yeah,
man.
it is a good eater.
Nice fish.
Oh my god.
Oh, he whacked me.
Oh! You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
You got him?
Oh, feels like a good one. Oh, he's digging.
Isaac is hooked up. He's literally, like, that mark was on Mav forever. And then
Came and smoked
you just
me.
swooped it from him.
Come on.
I was
That's
looking
awesome.
at Mav's screen, he just almost pulled my rod out of my hand.
Oh, it's a pretty good one. Better than your soap. Oh, it's a little bigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that one.
Dude, heck yes,
Awesome.
dude.
Oh, these things are so slimy.
We've been marking fish just constant, and then boom, boom.
Dude,
I think he might have hit you.
look at his,
Did he come hit you?
I don't think so, but look at his eye.
Oh, what the heck?
He's blind.
That is
Completely
weird.
Blind. Oh, there's a fish down there. Okay, smell you
Get
later.
him.
Nice, dude.
Awesome.
Second burbot of the night. Should we keep that one? That's like a decent.
We might
eater.
as well, yeah. That's
Yeah.
That will actually fill me up.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
Sobi's
That
not
one.
so much.
That one actually has good back.
That one
shots
actually
right
has
there.
Now
meat
we
on
can
it,
eat,
unlike
yeah.
Sobi's. Sobi's was really small.
Okay, I get it. All right, all right. I guess that's
Oh, there he is. He's-
would that be one burbot for me, one burbot for you, and then oh, there's still a skunk in the boat. All right, since Isaac's is much bigger, I'm gonna throw my little one back. You grow to get big someday. That is a much better eater. Nice job, dude. Let's get back down there.
Let's do it. So, proper pout technique, for me anyways, what I've found to work is to just drop it right in their face, right on the bottom. And just slowly jig it. And right when they swim up to it, try and get them to chase. And they usually just come whack it.
All right, we are rebaited back up.
Gross, man.
If you talk to any pout angler, they have like a certain spoon, a certain color, a certain technique that is just better than the rest. When I asked Isaac, like, what do you do for bait wise? He's like 2 heads and a tail, like it was instant. So I'm going with his approach. I'm dropping back down there. Isaac and myself are on the board, but there's one member in the boat
Shut your mouth.
who is lacking. So at least we're eating tonight.
Yeah.
All right, things have definitely slowed down. It seemed like a wave of burbot came through. Boom, I caught a little one. Isaac caught one, and then it's just been pretty dormant after that. But like 30 seconds ago, Mav had a crazy big surprise catch.
At least it feels good. I haven't had a fish on in 3 days.
Oh
God! Are you kidding me?
I'm not going to show you guys this on this channel, so if you want to see what he caught, definitely check him out below. But it was something we totally did not expect to catch from 40 feet of water, and it was a freaking stud too. So as far as the lucky hat goes, I think Mav's wearing it now. So
Can I take that, bud?
yeah, okay, you want it? Okay,
thank
yeah, all right, your hat now. Goodbye. All right, let's catch more burb. So like all week, Maverick's fished up here a lot more than me. Like this is my first time ever ice fishing Lake Superior. So Maverick's telling me the whole time, like, this ice is like sketchy. It's sketchy out here. There's current. It's weird. There's not much ice. It shifts. It moves. Like when you're out in Superior, you're never really safe. Like take precautions. And then Isaac brings up to us. He's like, tell him. You just tell him. You
Can I?
tell him. Yeah.
Okay. Hold up. What happened earlier this year in the bay where the river flows into Lake Superior? All these ice fishermen were out there, and then all of a sudden we had super strong winds out of the east, which is bad. It's dangerous. It was early ice. All of a sudden the ice broke off from the shore and floated out into the bay, and the Coast Guard actually had to come rescue, like, I think it was like 36 anglers or something, and it was big news. So be safe, kids.
Well, no, so bottom line was, like, he is one of those 36 anglers. He, like, brought up to us, he's like, hey, did you guys ever hear about that on the news where, like, the Coast Guard to save all those anglers, like, stranded on an ice chunk out in Lake Superior? And we're like, well, yeah, we heard about that. Oh, that was me. And we're like, what? So, no, that's crazy. I'm glad you guys stayed safe and that it wasn't worse.
How did they come get you? Like, was it the,
They
Ice Angels?
had these little airboats, and they were actually, like, when they went out there to get people, they were taking trips with people and then trips with people's stuff, because they didn't want people to go out there and try and get their stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're ice anglers and we're
Was it?
Yeah, no,
was it?
got him.
You got him.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Let's get. We'll do some.
What a way to end a story, eh?
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, sorry.
Good.
Oh, Burbot.
Nice.
Little greaser.
That'll be a good eater.
Yeah, he's got these weird little spots on him. I've never seen that before, but super pretty. They're all down his side here and then up on his back.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Heck yeah, man.
All right, we're gonna be eating good. Isaac takes the lead for most burbs. Mav takes the lead for randomness as usual, and I got to get back on the board because I'm losing. Nice one, dude.
Thanks.
And so what you're saying before is like the burbot that are out here in the lake, they're not spawning yet, correct?
These fish are not spawning yet. No, these ones are just out in the lake. You can tell, I mean, when they're spawning, they get huge. And these ones aren't there yet, but it should just be a matter of time. It should only pick up from here out.
Will they start spawning, you think, like at the end of the month or in like a month from now? Or
I've heard anywhere from beginning of February to end of March. So they usually spawn under the ice, I know, but yeah, they're fun fish.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah, dude.
Alrighty, the current time is 11:37 p.m. We are getting a little hungry. We're gonna have a little burbot for snack. This is a delicacy. This is...
Mom, quit calling me.
Burbot is a delicacy. It's poor man's lobster is what it's referred to. Basically, you don't fillet this like you fillet a normal fish. You just take the back straps. This is the best part of the fish. And it's really beautiful white meat. So I'm gonna fillet these up, kind of do the dirty work. Then I'm gonna turn it over to Maverick and he's gonna do Mav's little chef corner. So you're gonna wanna see how this is prepared. This is really cool. Alrighty, here's beautiful burbot back straps. I'm now gonna hand the meat off to Mav. I think he might just cut them up into smaller pieces and put them in the 7-Up. So let's pass this on over to Mavi.
Thanks, buddy.
Alrighty, step 1, meet a sweet dude that brings you out to a burbot spot. Step 2, catch burbot in the burbot spot. Step 3, clean burbot and toss them off to friend who's a good cook. Step 4, enjoy. So step 1 through 3 is done. Let's get to 4. Alrighty, well I was filming Mav cooking. I hooked up over here, I think, on another little burb. This was a nice mark. He just popped right off the bottom. What do we got? Oh, another little burb. Cool. Lucky pal, we're already done cleaning, so you get to live another day, but still fun to catch. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think, Sobi?
Honestly, it does kind of look like little chunks of lobster. Isaac has had burbot recently, so I wanted him just to see how our tag team catch and cook,
Right.
I guess, stands up.
I've had it, never had it this way. This will be interesting. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
No, get yourself some of that.
All right, I'll try it.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
this
Oh, you
needs to
got
go
one.
away. All right, let's give her a try. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is it actually pretty good?
I mean,
Is that a little bone? I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Sam, what kind of lobsters have bones in them?
All right, first glance, it doesn't really look like lobster, but it doesn't matter how it looks, it matters how it tastes. That's actually pretty good, dude.
Yeah,
It's
it's
good.
good.
That's actually pretty good. For just
it's
like whipping that up
delicious.
quick
Yeah.
on Murray's tiny little stove.
Yeah.
And
It's pretty phenomenal.
I'd do another.
Oh, no. I'll take that back. Thank you. See you guys later.
From getting our butts kicked in on day 1, 2, and 3, I can't think of a better way to end off this North Shore trip. We've been hanging out in Duluth for the past couple days, and the town in general has been super cool, but Lake Superior has just been, it's been a grinder. So at the lowest of lows, when we met Isaac, he's just like invites us out to his bite, hangs out with us. He has work at 6:30 in the morning, and we're literally keeping him out here till midnight. He's just total awesome dude. There's some awesome things that happened in this episode. Mav caught a really big fish. I'm not going to tell you what that is, and I'm not going to show you guys that, so go check out his channel, and also check out Isaac as well. All his stuff will be linked below. So thank you guys so much for watching another episode, and always let the adventure begin. So.